Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the virtuals ecosystem as it's heating up again. So I want to talk about some of the top plays on there. As of right now, of course, there is some low market cap ones that is going to be emerging very soon. We're keeping that more close in the Discord that we're not going to talk about in this video here. So before we talk about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. Comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask your questions on how does that Patreon group works. Matter of fact, you're gonna go on Patreon and see all the posts that I've been posting that you guys can see to pretty much get an idea of how the Patreon works. As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers. We've been killing it from Zora to virtuals ecosystem, all over base. We've just been around there the whole time, and after doing so, you guys can take advantage of the discount that's going on Patreon. As of right now, you guys get a 40% discount for your first month to help you guys get your feet wet, test out the group, see how you guys like it. Also, don't forget to check out my ebook, The Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative, vesting, all of that is very important. Don't forget to get yourself some crypto apparel from the Block Fit. And lastly, subscribe to my EAverse channel. This will help you guys. This was pretty much as a educational channel for you guys, the newbies in this space as of right now. So subscribe to that channel. Let's get that to 100 subscribers and let's get right into the video, guys. So the market is down today overall. Bitcoin, is back down to 108. Of course, that drops virtuals about 10% in the past month here, but it is still holding pretty strong after the big run up it had. It is sitting at $1.33 at a market cap of $887 million. As you guys can see, it was down here around the 400 million market cap. It has shot all the way up back up to about $1 billion, and now it's just sitting right under that $1 billion market cap. And as virtuals continue to go up, the hype is going to come into the ecosystem, right? And with all these narratives that's popping off that's getting pretty hot, like X402, robotics, you're going to be able to find pretty much all of that in the virtuals ecosystem. And as you can see, there's a healthy bunch of virtual altcoins here, virtual agents that you guys can start to look into. Now, I have some of my favorite plays that we're going to be talking about in this video, and there's some other lower cap ones that I believe is emerging to become some top agents in this space. But I'm gonna keep that in the Discord, the Patreon side of things, for a little bit until they start to kick off even more, because we're pretty much up on them. But I'm gonna just save that for a little bit later. If you guys want to see it, join that Patreon, as you know. So with one of the hottest narratives going around as of right now being neobanks, actually that's one of the narratives that not too many people are talking about because robotics and X402 has taken over. But I do believe that the third narrative that is hot is neobanks. That is pretty much where people are able to understand a little bit more. Neobank is pretty much a virtual bank, you can put it as, right? Something where you can store your crypto, trade your crypto, do everything pretty much in one spot. You don't to go to the legacy system. Pretty much think about MetaMask card, think about the Coinbase card, think about all of that. All of that is pretty much neobanks. You're able to do pretty much everything you want to do, spend, transact, all in one spot, right? So right now you got Wire here sitting at about $17.9 million market cap, just a little bit under 2 cents here. As you guys can see, this has actually been one of the healthiest agents in this entire space. As you can see, it went down from about 4 million, actually 4 million, it came up, right? And then from there on, if you guys go look at the 1 month chart, it actually has just seen steady growth up, and this is what you want to see here, steady growth up, nothing too crazy, no big ups, no big downs. And it's a part of the neobank narrative. You guys already know there's been speculations that they're going to be buying a bank very soon here. They're doing constant buybacks. All-time high was literally just 21 hours ago. So this thing has a lot of people interested in it, thinking it's the next $100 million runner on the virtuals ecosystem. Now, Garn put out this tweet here. Pretty much every stablecoin is going to need an on and off ramp, and neobank still relies on real banks to move money, as well as AI agents and robots when the right time comes. Here's a comprehensive update on pretty much 17, right? So they're not really trying to say it's a neobank, but you can classify it as a neobank. It is a settlement firm building a private crypto native commercial bank in the US Midwest. They're currently in the final stages of acquiring a bank and plan to replace the board and restructure it from the ground up. So a few reasons this pretty much matters. This is going to be a private entity, of course, 24/7 settlement rails with no third parties. And then you got the institutional reach here at the number 2 thing that they're talking about. And 3, you're going to have the wire flywheel. Every OTC transaction burns wire. This is huge. This makes it a deflationary token. We love that. And they're doing a lot of buybacks and things like that. So this is why people are pretty bullish on wire. You guys can go check out Gurm tweet on wire here. And then there's a rumor that they're going to be getting, well, holders of wire is going to be getting a kite airdrop. That's a rumor. We don't know yet. We're going to find out in a few days or so, because November is right around the corner, and the kite airdrop is coming very soon. If you guys don't know, check out my last video. I'll leave it in the cards up top for you guys to check it out. Next is VPay, which has been getting crazy amount of hype. Now, I faded this after someone in my live stream told me about it, but of course I can't catch them all. I can't invest into them all. This right now sitting just under 1.5 cents at a $14 million market cap. As you guys can see, another play that kind of had some steady growth within the month here. Well, not steady growth. This was an explosion, to be honest. From about $3 million to a smooth $25 million market cap. That is not a steady growth. That is just straight explosion here. So if you guys scroll down, all-time high again was just a day ago, and it is down 43% from its all-time high. This is pretty much because the market shakeup going on as of right now. Degen Capital, which is an AI-powered trading signal, kind of an agent that's on virtuals as well, put out this tweet here. Key bullish takes include neobank traction and integrations. They're talking about VPay. The Neo app launch with Visa integration reportedly drove it plus 1,878% in the last 30 days for VPay. So of course there's going to be some natural profit taken off of it, and of course due to the market you're going to see this come down a little bit. So they're going to have their own neobank app with the Visa integration. That is pretty huge for VPay. Now, I don't own any VPay, but I do believe it's one of the top plays, one of the top virtual plays right now. And I'm always say right now because things can always change within the future, within a few weeks or so. As you guys know, we're in a crazy cycle as of right now where a lot of different things change. So next play I got for you guys is Santa. You guys already know I am pretty bullish on Santa when it comes down to infrastructure for X402 and 8004. Santa is from Quest, who is also backed by Coinbase. This is huge. It's sitting at a $9 million market cap. It has come down a little bit, again, due to the market, 25% down, right? So its all-time high was 5 days ago, so it is down 61% from its all-time highs. Now, when you look onto X402, you'll see a lot of different plays here. Now, Questflow put out, we're excited to announce that Questflow's X402 multi-chain facilitator is now live and open for integration, right? This is important because it can kind of give you a little idea of where Santa could possibly go, because pretty much the top plays for X402 has been the facilitators, and you guys can see Coinbase doesn't have a token right now. You guys already know that Coinbase doesn't have a token, but we're waiting for that base token though, so yeah, I gotta hurry up, chop, right? So Daydreams is one of the leading altcoins for X402. This is the second best facilitator. Third is Aurora, which we're going to cover next, and fourth is Pay AI as well. So facilitators are pretty much the infrastructure for the X402 chain, X402 thing, right? And them having their own integration, their own X402 multi-chain facilitator is pretty big, a pretty big update for Santa. And I believe that this has the potential to be one of the bigger infrastructure plays for X402 and things like that. And like I said, that leads us to Aurora right now, that has seen a massive explosion too. You guys already know when we called this out. You guys can even see it on the Patreon side of things when you guys go look at the post. Right now it is sitting at about $6.9 million market cap. Has seen some decent growth, especially from that 1 month here. You guys can see, this is not even decent growth, this is also explosion. From about that 600k market cap all the way up to about 6.9 million market cap. That's a smooth 10x, right? You guys scroll down, all-time high, another all-time high about 18 hours ago, so it is down 29% from its all-time high. And of course you guys can see again the facilitators, right? People are speculating that Aurora crowd should actually be around the market cap of Pay AI, a lot higher than Pay AI. So not only that, not Pay AI, Aurora is pretty much the third best facilitator right now on X402. It seems like more people are now trying out their Aurora Compute, which is their AI X402 gated inference, right? So these guys are building out some great utility for this X402 narrative. I wouldn't fade Aurora right now. Now, lastly, we got one that not too many people are really talking about. I'm gonna give you guys one that I was gonna hold to the chest, but I'm gonna let you guys, I gotta give you guys a little freebie, give you guys a little taste of what we're getting into in the Patreon side of things here, right? So people have forgotten all about Watch, but Watch is looking like it's going to be another pretty good play for X402 narrative. As you guys can see, it's at a $1.7 million market cap, FDV of 3.2. And again, looking at this chart here, this actually had a nice little, it's looking like it's going to be kind of similar to Aurora Cloud in terms of explosion if we get another huge leg up from here, right? You guys can see it about a month, like few weeks ago, it was around 600K market cap, and it exploded a little bit here. Now you guys probably are wondering why it exploded. We're gonna get into it because the all-time high was also 4 months ago, so it is down 62% from that. I do think it has the ability to get that, but it's going to get that due to the X402 integration that they got going on. So MedBody put out this good TLDR tweet here. This pretty much simplifies everything that we need to know about the new update that Watch has put out. So MedBody put out this tweet here. ERC 8004 and X402 is on fire. He pretty much put out a pretty good TLDR tweet here. Now, if you guys don't know about ERC 8004 and X402, they go pretty much hand in hand. X402 is like the payment rail, right? And you can look at ERC 8004 as like the registry for AI agents for agents to find each other, you know, and collab and pay for services pretty much. So Watch is the intersection of X402 payments and ERC 8004 trustless agents. TLDR Watch enhances X402 payments with a verification layer, leveraging ERC 8004 validation framework. This ensures trustless transactions for AI agents and using a reputation system, stake, secure, and re-execution or ZKML proofs. So Watch is the verification rail for every autonomous agent, right? They're pretty much all going to depend on it because it verifies prompts and memories, agent actions, smart contracts, and outputs. So you guys can see that Watch is pretty integral to this new agentic economy when it comes down to the whole ERC 8004 and X402. This is pretty much all the agents. Like I said, there is going to be more. There, obviously, the unicorn is now live on virtual, so there's going to be some new interesting virtual altcoins that's going to be launching. We're going to keep an eye out on it. We already found some good low caps that has been run, micro caps I should say, that has been running. That's where you're going to find it in the pretty much in a Patreon. We've been doing pretty good. So you guys got to check it out. But that is the video for you guys. If you guys don't know, we already on the road to 30K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.